Welcome to Tar37. Sorry if this video is kind of blurry. I don't know if it's gonna be, but my camera is acting a little weird. Hold on a second. So I tried cleaning it. I don't know if it fixed it, but welcome to Tar37. Today I'm reviewing this, which is the Marvel Legends Captain America Civil War Spider-Man 3-pack. Now, really blessed to get this. I got this for $17 at Target on clearance, and a Marvel Legends figure by themselves are $20, so this was an amazing deal. And we have the nice clear view of all the figures. Really like that. We got Captain America Civil War here. We got Warning. He just worn up, and then we got Spider-Man, Captain America, and Iron Man, Hasbro. Now, Cap Shield is supposed to be in this hand, but I took it out of the packaging and I couldn't get it back in his hand. So yeah, I'll show you that on the review, but that's why it's not in there. And just nice clear view on this side. We got the Armored Avenger and the Sentinel of Liberty on this side. Really nice top and the bottom. Over here on the back, we got a really nice shot of all three characters. We got Captain America Civil War and a nice little bio in the Civil War movie, sort of, and Marvel Legends. And, we got some more like those, legal information stuff. So, yeah, let's move on to the set. Here we have Captain America out of packaging, and all in all, I think this guy looks pretty cool. The shield is, standard Marvel Legends one, but it's got some really nice detailing of scratches, like from the Black Panther's claws, and just, a more dirtied up look, like it's seen more. And same for Cap's suit. I don't know if you can really see it well, but it's really dark in here. Really nice designs on that. On the side, we have the Avengers logos. Those were not on the suit in the movie, but I still think it's cool that they added it. And I like the little black on the star. And it just looks really neat, really cool battle damage. And we have the A, which is also battle scarred, as you can see. All in all, looks pretty neat. And moving down on the arms as well, they look really neat with the detailing there. And the legs are neat as well. Now, Cap and Iron Man were released separately. But Spider-Man is exclusive to this, and because of that, they re-released him in these battle damage look. Now, I'm going to not spend too much time on Captain Iron Man because, a lot of people have already seen these reviews on the single figures. So, yeah, 360 at the head, and, 360 at the arms. They swing out. 360 here, bendability here, lots of bendability, 360 at the wrist, and they can kind of do like this too. There's an ab crunch, 360 there as well. The legs can kick forwards and backwards and out, and there's like some articulation there. All in all, pretty nicely articulated, and Cap's one of those figures you definitely want to be very articulate if you're having him with the shield that can swing back, and this here too as well. So all in all, good figure to be articulate, and yeah, let's move on to Iron Man, but really quickly, I just forgot about this. You do get a Steven Rogers unmasked head. All in all, I don't really think it looks that much like Chris Evans. I mean, I think it's pretty cool, and I'm glad that they include it. I just don't think it looks that much like Chris Evans. But I do like the detailing on the back of the head sculpt with the hair. I think it's pretty nice. But, yeah, I think it's cool. I just don't think it looks like the actor, but it is still really neat. And moving on to Iron Man. One of my favorite figures of all time. I really, really love the paint job on this helmet. They have done a nice dark and silver kind of style, and it just looks so perfect. I don't know if this is coming up on the camera, but this is so amazing how they've done the paint on this side of the helmet and this side, the paint on this. I mean, it's just so cool. It really looks like a battle damaged Iron Man. And same with this side of the chest, looks really nice with the black paint that they've used. And I like the paint on the arc reactor, and the detailing on it's really nice too. And same with the gold and silver bits up here. Not much of the more damaged look. The only other bits around here on his knee, but it still looks pretty cool. I like the detailing on the side and these silver bits. You do get these two blue kind of like blast effects coming out of his hands, which also look like lasers. And these were included in the original release, I believe, but you also get a second pair that you can make it look like his feet's flying. So, yeah, and they're in red. I don't believe the second pair was included in the original release, but, yeah, it looks really nice. I like the back and the sides of it, too, as well. Looks pretty cool. And just moving on to the boots. Also really neat. Quick look at articulation. You got a 360 at the arm. They swing out. 360 at the head. Go up and down. I don't think you can really bring the ab, do an ab crunching. But there is articulation at the torso. You can move it around. And the legs swing out and backwards. And there's also bendability. And this just moves. So, Iron Man, he's not really, he's articulate, but he's not as articulate as Captain America, but he doesn't really need to be really need to be too articulate. But I do think this is really awesome. I love that they included these little extra bits so it looks like he's flying. And I really love this paint job on the helmet. You know, I normally don't like variants, but I think that is a very, very nice variant. And you get a Robert Downey Jr. head. And this to me looks a lot like Robert Downey Jr. I think they really nailed the face and the hair. And I like the back of it too. I think they did a really good job, and I'm not going to put this on the figure because every time I try, I just mess it up, but I think it's really cool. So, let's move on to Spider-Man. So here we have Spider-Man, and he's the reason why a lot of people, most of the people, pretty much everybody will be buying this set, because this is the only way to get Spider-Man from the new movie. Now, of course, there's going to be tons of Spider-Man Homecoming action figures. At the time of this recording, they actually have released, like, they haven't released them, but they released the images of some of them. But still, this is pretty much the only way to get him at the moment. And ultimately, I think he looks really nice. I love the detailing of the webs, like the black webs, and I like the eyes too. The spider symbol is different from the one in the movie, and the costume is not completely accurate to the movie, but there's actually a good reason for that, and that's because Hasbro, like, there were several different costume designs for the movie. I've heard that, and one of the designs, they even mentioned, like, using the black symbiote suit. So, you know, like, there was a lot of costumes, and Hasbro had to be sent these pictures in advance to make the figure. So, like, this is my onesie thing. But anyway, so in order to be able to do that, there was no real way that they could get it completely accurate if they changed that at the last minute, which is probably what they did if they went through that many costumes. But all in all, I don't think it's too bad, and I actually think it's a pretty nice representation to how the suit looks in the movie. I just know some people have complained about it, but I don't mind it too much. I like the dark blue, and on the back, I like that has the classic Spider-Man red logo, and that's the one thing that one of the things I really like the most about the new suit, just that it included that. And yeah, I like the detailing here. I like the webbed hand. It's nice to get one of those. And the fisted hand is cool as well, and you can see the detailings of little web shooters on the wrist, so that's cool. Moving down to the boots, there's some black on the back of this, and some pretty much just in the red and black detailing that we saw in it, and the blue. But yeah, so, you know, pretty cool. I really do like this. Yeah, personally, I don't have a problem with it, and, you know, I totally understand why they were not able to make it, like, completely accurate. That does not bother me. I actually really like the look of this thing. And, yeah, it's just really cool. So, as for articulation, he's got a 360 at the head. He's got, like, a little joint that allows him to do that. He's got a 360 at the arms, but it's kind of hard to do. They can swing out a little bit. 360 here. There is bendability at the elbow. He also has a 360 at the wrist, and it can do that kind of like saying that. And he's got an ab crunch, and the legs do kick out and backwards and sideways. And 360 there as well, and bendability. And the legs can move. I don't think they can. Oh, and they can turn like that. I really like when they do that, so that's cool. You know, very articulate. Spider-Man's like the one character you want to be super articulate. To be honest, I think this is a great set. You know, I paid $17 for this. It was $60 when it came out, so that's an amazing deal. You know, really blessed to find this thing. And yeah, I really do like this set. You know, I know a lot of people don't really like that he's not completely accurate, but it does not bother me, to be honest. I really do like it. I like having Spider-Man in the MCU. I like that this is the first one, and yeah, I think he's pretty cool. I definitely think he's worth it for the set if you have the other two Captain America and Iron Mans, and even if you don't, it's just a great way to get Spider-Man. I really do like this. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe.